good bullish week for gold has come to an end, where gold has closed at the key support levels at 1940. Yes, in last week we have discussed that probably we might see a symmetrical candle, and the resistance set at 1954 are going to be stronger. 1946.5, 1954 levels, these two levels we discussed several times in our daily and weekly analysis as well. Precisely, gold has got the resistance and closed at the support levels. So now what to expect from gold next week? Which position you should take in order to profit trading gold? We will see with the help of charts first, followed with indicators, and towards the end, I will give you the trading levels and strategy to watch out for. And this is going to be applicable not only for next week but for the entire month. We are going to review the behavior of gold in the month of September. Watch till the end. Press the bell icon, which keeps you updated with the twice a day analysis and targets, which I share for gold, first with the Asia Europe session, next with the US session. These two daily updates definitely adds meaning to your day trading decisions. And thus press the bell icon, join my free Telegram channel in order to get the live updates as well. The link is mentioned in the channel and video description. And yes, your every like, share, subscribe, and comment is a great support, motivation, inspiration for me to deliver to the best of my abilities every day. So do like, share, subscribe, and comment. With that, let's start. Now, first, let's have a look at the weekly chart. See symmetry here, almost symmetrical candles, and then these two symmetrical candles. Now, one more point, gold was trading so far in this bearish channel, and if you look at the long term, this is also the flag formation here from the bottom. So this was a good bullish flag. Now it has tried to break out beyond this channel, though it is closed well within, but it tried and attempted to break out of this channel. Thus, next week again, if gold stays out of this channel, gives a breakout, I think this is going to be a bigger breakout where one can even expect it to hit 1980-85 zone. This is the hurdle gold has to pass by. If it stays above 1980 to 85 levels, certainly you can expect that this is a stronger breakout, and this is going to stay for long in the coming weeks. This is very, very important. And it also appears that there is a very strong probability that it can show up a rise till 1980-85 levels. There is a very strong probability. Now look at what has happened. Drop, consolidation here, achieving lower lows, then retracement to the highs, then this drop. Now see, this drop failed to break or failed to achieve the bottom of the channel here. This suggested that the bulls are back here, and that is why we recommended a buy last week. Now we have to be cautious and watchful next week, because see, this next week is going to be critical, decisive move for the month of September, because this move for the next week is going to decide its future course of action, as the critical levels are very, very nearby. First at 1955, then 1963, then 72, and then 85. So these are almost critical resistances here in this zone. Thus, definitely it will find stronger hurdles, a stronger resistance on the upside. Now, this is on the weekly charts. Let's have a look at the daily. See, on the daily charts, we have seen it is staying bearish here for a couple of weeks. And look at the slope here. The slope here and the slope here. This was much gradual. This was much steep. Till here it was steeper, but then consolidation happened, and then it is rallied again. Now see, first base here at around 1885, then the next base is now created at 1914 1920 zone, and with that we have seen a rise again. Now what has happened towards the end of the week, it has shown a good swing candle. You can see a sharper swing here and closing the day on a doji. Also, you can see the candle here. There is a bigger wick on the upside and a smaller tail on the upside, downside. Suggested that the downside support is stronger and the upside resistance is there. However, it has shown a break. So now for the first trading session next week, if it opens lower, breaks below 1934 and then 1930 levels, you can treat this as a reversal. Below 1930, we can expect 1924-25 first target, and then this is the zone which I will look forward to. Any break below 1914 is the only indication that yes, gold has turned bearish. As long as 19, 14, 16 levels are respected, do not treat gold as bearish for the week and for the month. Now on the daily chart, see, it has come out of this channel, it is closed above the channel. This is suggestive of a breakout here. A good bullish momentum is what I will look forward to, because yesterday's move or the last trading session's move, despite having a momentum, it has erased the gains here, and thus it is suggested that still the bulls and bears are having a indecision mind that which direction they want to take. So definitely next week we will see the momentum there, and a good breakout above first 1954-56 zone, then again 1963-65 levels. These are going to be resistances which it needs to pass by in order to continue with the momentum. Also, you can see here couple of attempts to break beyond this zone, and thus this is going to be the strongest one. Only and only if gold stays above 1980-85 levels, you can treat this as a reversal, complete reversal. Now let's have a look at the monthly. Now see, this is very important because the preceding candle closed in red for gold, you can see. But see the tail here and the body here, body was very small compared to the complete movement. This suggests that yes, it has the strength to continue with the upward. If the candle would have been, or body size would have been more than half of this complete move, if it would have been this much red, that would be a point where I could have said that the next monthly candle is again going to be a bearish one. But right now it appears that the bulls here have taken the control and prices failed to stay bearish. That is why we can see a pull, and the new candle started on a greener note, on a bullish note. It tried to rise and it has achieved the lows as well. Hence, for next week, definitely first, this zone is also going to be critical. You can see three candles almost either opening or closing at these levels, and thus 1964, 65, 63, 65 levels is going to be the next resistance zone. And beyond this, we can look forward to higher highs in the month of September, which might take the prices above 2000 levels again. Let's also have a look with the help of indicators now. On the indicators part, you can see the prices try to approach the 20 period moving average here on the monthly charts, almost going closer to it. See 1860 levels where the 20 period monthly average was sitting here. Now it has gone close to it and has bounced back. That is the first part. Also, second part here on the candles here is, see, if it stays below 1980, you can again expect that the candle might turn red later in the month. Everything is possible. These are markets. And then if you see it is staying below 1940, not next week, but in the coming few weeks, you can expect more bearishness may prevail, and then you have to observe 19, 14, 16 levels on the downside, below which only the bearishness will be confirmed. Right now, if you look at the momentum, see, rise, flag, and a breakout above 2000 is what will be confirmation of a bullish move or the bulls in gold in the next forthcoming months. So this breakout can happen in September, or we have to wait for a month. That is what we have to look forward to, how much time it is going to take. I expect if it stays above 1965 levels, more bullish momentum will be seen in the September month, and then specifically beyond 1980-85 levels is where the bulls will take over completely, and we can see a stronger breakout about 2000 levels. Yes, right now it is forming a good flag here. I will wait for this to give a clear cut decision. Stochastic has dropped here on the monthly charts. The MACD, now see, MACD on the monthly charts has crossed over here. I have told you several times that this crossover first of all has come after a long bearish momentum for almost a year or so. After that it has stayed green and it has converged here. Now see, the prices were divergent, it has not yet crossed over, it has converged, and it can continue with the upward move from here. See what has happened here. After bearish move, it is converged here, then the bearishness continue. Now after bullish move, it is converged here, and the bulls might continue. Now why this could happen? You can see since 2000, gold has stayed above this zone in MACD, then this sharp drop, then again you can see a sharp rise to the highs. Now see, this crossover at this zone has happened after long time. Though gold has a probability to dip further, but right now it is staying green, and this crossover has happened after long time. So I expect it to continue, achieve the peak here, which calls for a sharper rise in gold in the coming months, but then the critical levels has definitely to be breached, and thus on the monthly charts 2000 levels should be breached in order to continue with the bullish momentum. RSI almost flat. Coming to the week. Now look at the weekly charts here. You can find moving averages almost running parallel here and are still bullish. So the prices have stabilized, the divergent have become less, and see the prices were divergent from the moving average. This is converged, taking the support from the 50 period moving average. Now it is the time for it to give a breakout. So yes, it is still bullish as the crossover has happened here on the weekly charts, and this crossover, after the crossover, see this is the beginning of 2023, and since then we can see bullishness continuing in gold, and now it is almost stabilized. So the second run or second bull move is what we are looking forward to. Right now, see, none of the moving averages are converging. This is a good sign. And see, on the weekly chart, this crossover, bullish crossover, has happened after a long, long time. This was the previous crossover here, pre-COVID times, and then this continued to extend post-COVID, and that is what we have seen a stronger rally here. And this could continue here as well. So be watchful. Stochastic has hit oversold levels, and that is why we can see a recovery. Couple of greener candles are done. We can see whenever gold has hit oversold levels, we have always seen good recovery. This also suggests that there could be further more greener candles here. Now look at the MACD on the weekly charts. It was sharply divergent. It has stayed divergent for weeks. Now is the time for it to converge, and that is why we can see couple of greener candles here. Now look at gold's behavior. See, rise, then drop, higher highs, then drop. So yes, the wave it is trying to trade is this one. The red part is done. Possibly it may converge more. See, the candles have started to diminish. I will wait for the crossover, which might take few weeks or so. But if it crosses over from here, you can expect again higher highs, which can in fact stretch the rally to here. So there could be further bullishness, but then you have to be watchful. As long as this fails to cross over, possibility of it to continue with the down move also exists, where it could try to hit the bottom, and thus on the downside there are several levels which needs to be achieved. And see, 1870 is the gap which is yet to be filled. Possibly right now it is going to take a little time for it to fill the gap. RSI rising here. Coming to the daily. Now look at the daily chart. See, this was the bearish cross here. Since then gold stayed bearish. Now the prices have started to converge. The moving averages have started to converge. Support levels at 1920 very strong. Now if we see a crossover here with the bullish moment, and then the prices started to diverge, you can expect more bulls will come into place, and then gold will see near term highs which might take it above 2000 levels very soon. Also, see, it stayed outside Bollinger Bands. Now the Bollinger Bands have started to diverge, and it is almost trading at the top of. Hence, there should be couple of stronger candles which can help the Bollinger Bands to expand here. If you look at stochastics, this is a slight worry point here. What has happened here? Gold went overbought, and we can see a drop, and that is why we can see a indecision towards the end of the last week. And this indecision candle suggests that it was overbought, and that it requires a bit of cooling, which suggests possibly a couple of red candles. Now look at MACD on the daily charts. See, triple bottom here, first wave here, then the greener part. It has hit the bottom, then the greener part. Now on the green side, see, divergence is done, and there should be convergence, which suggests that maybe couple of days we can see gold staying bearish, which can take the prices again to 1924-26, and in fact 14-15 levels as well. But this should still not be treated as the, you can say, reversal or bearishness. You can expect that, see, these highs might get achieved again, because the triple bottom, so there should be a rise, there should be a spike which should take it above this. That is what is my expectation, but you have to watch out for next couple of days or midweek. There could be a bit of convergence, not crossover, and then the rise here towards the end of the week from the midweek levels. RSI almost flat. So now we have seen the charts, we have seen the indicators. Time for me to define the trading levels and strategy for next week and for the month of September. Before I provide you the trading levels, I have a couple of offerings. First is my mentorship batch. The 25th batch is going to start in first week of September. That is next week. You should invest in your learning first. That is the only investment which can reap the profits for you for throughout your life. Thus, learn the tools, techniques, and strategies which can help you identify profitable trade applicable not only to gold but also indices, currencies, crypto as well. You can trade anything with the help of those tools, techniques, and strategies, and definitely it will add meaning to your trading style. Thus, reach out to me if you want to learn. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Do not miss this opportunity. And at the same time, you can also be part of my signals channel where trading as per the signals you can benefit. First, in this analysis, let's talk about the levels to buy. I will recommend you to buy here at 1942 levels. Yes, you can buy here. First resistance at 1946.5. Next is 1954. Now, these are two critical levels. Those who follow me for long might recall these levels very easily as we have discussed this several times. Beyond this, I will be looking forward to 1963, and if 1963 is breached, you can look forward to 1972. And then my favorite zone here at 1984. See, these are good resistances, and these levels are going to remain critical levels in the month of September. Now, see, once it breaks beyond 1963, and see, plus minus $1 2, yes, you can keep a count on that, keep a check on that. But yes, largely saying, if it breaks beyond this zone, there will be stronger bullish momentum, and the probability to break 1984 will also increase here. So yes, this is first key level, this is the next, and yes, 1954 and this greener zone is definitely an important aspect. On beyond 1984, this time I will be looking forward to 2010, and then anything above this is sky is the limit. It can fall to 2050, 2080, $21, $2100 levels. Anything is possible, but yes, these are a distant dream for the month of September. That is all I can say here. But definitely these levels will add more bullish momentum as in how it breaks these levels. Now on the sell, I will recommend you to sell here at 1938, but then 1934, very strong support now it is created here. And then below this, one can expect, see, 1930 is one support, but this is a minor support on the daily charts. I will expect below 1934 levels, the chances of it to hit 1924 will be very strong, 1925 rather, I will say. And once it breaks below 1925, we can look forward to 1915, 1918 level. 1915, 18 levels. This is the strongest zone here. Any move below 1915, 1914 levels is where the bears will take a control in gold's pricing and gold's momentum. Below 1915 is where the bears will try to take over. You can expect 1904, 1891, and then 1885. Now see, below 1885, 1870 is the gap which it needs to fill, and hence it can try to attempt to fill the gap. So be cautious, watchful. As long as 1984-85 is not breached on the upside for gold, we need not confirm the bullishness, or we need not say that gold has reversed and it is bullish now. So this is one thing you should note. On the downside, as long as 1914-16 is respected for the month of September, you should not treat this as bearish. So take your positions accordingly. For next week, be cautious of 1963 on the upside and 1924-25, or rather 1914-16 on the downside. Trade with caution, trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Do join my mentorship batch, free Telegram channel, or you can join the Signals channel as well. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.